Yo, guys, yo, family, yo, ruffians, yo, traders. How you guys doing? What's Gigi? It's the Rough Trader here again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, actually, I'm not feeling too well, but the grind never stops. So I also had to make a video on next week's market outlook for us. And we are looking at the same pair, XAUUSD, GBPJPY, and GBPUSD. And you know what? Okay, let's try something out. Just comment the pair you want me to analyze on the comment section for next 2 weeks market. Yeah. So just comment the pair you want me to analyze, and I'm going to analyze it. So let's make this fun. So going back to our chart now. So let's see what we have on XAUUSD. And we've been following up with XAUUSD ever since. It has been trending down on the daily time frame. So let's just identify our trend. That's been trending down. The trend line out to touches. Look at the first touch, second touch, and we are anticipating the third touch. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with gold. Gold is just consolidating. I don't know if gold is going to come back to this low before it starts going up. Let me even see what's happening on the weekly time frame on gold. Okay, price bounced from here, bounced up from this point like this. Maybe gold is going to come back to make a correction before it starts going up, but we react to what we see. You understand? We react to what we see. Even looking at this bearish pressure is kind of weak. So we'll just react to what we see in the market. So if gold, we don't know if gold is going to bounce, come back for a bounce, because if we look at this support, price touched this support the first time, the second time. So we don't know if it's going to come back for a third bounce before it starts going up. Like I said, we react to what we see. So let's go back to the daily time frame. Okay, this is gold on the daily time frame. Let me mark this highest point. Yeah, on the daily time frame. Okay, as you can see, gold is actually ranging in a stable position. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame to see what we can mark again. Wow, gold is consolidating so bad. I will stay out of gold market this week, depending on what I see. Okay, let's see if we can still mark another thing on gold. Okay. Okay, I can see something. Okay, I'll also make it this point here. Sorry. Okay, can you guys see? Yeah, something like this. Yeah, exactly, something like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and we can also mark an inner trend. Yeah. Something like this. Okay, good. So, okay. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. See if we can still mark something out very well. Okay. Can you see we marked out a trend inside another trend? Okay. And look at this pattern. This pattern is trending downward actually. So we could possibly see something like a push to the downward side before it starts going up, but we react to what we see, and price might still break this place and start going up, or it might still break below. That was the place we marked on the weekly time frame, but we react to what we see. Because presently gold is ranging around this area. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame to see if we can still mark something. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just mark this out. Let's just mark something like this out. Okay, we go give us something like a bearish flag, something like this. You understand? But it's now start pushing downward. But like I said, we'll react to what we see. So that's what I'm looking out for on gold, XAUUSD, next week's market. So let's go to GBPUSD. Okay, this is GBPJPY on daily time frame, GBPUSD is also consolidating. I don't know what's happening to the markets. Maybe due to the recession, global recession happening. I don't know. The market is trying to get stable. It's called imbalance in the Forex market. So market is actually trying to get stable because a lot of imbalances are happening in the market or are going on in the market. So let's see. GBPUSD is actually trending downward. And if you notice, if you've been following up with my market outlook, you see we are always marking the same thing. Why? Is it because we are paying attention to just three pairs, like just three pairs. We are paying attention to three pairs to just know, okay, what's happening so we can get used to the pairs. You understand? Most people, it's not necessarily trade like 50 pairs, 10 pairs, or 20 pairs. At least if you have 1, 2 to 3 or 4 pairs, then you know, okay, yes, you know how they move, you understand their market behavior. Okay, you can just open the chart anytime and make money from them. You understand? So let's go, let's see what's happening. So GBPUSD has been trending downward. So I guess it's looking for a correction pattern for it to push up, possibly for it to come down again before it now break above. But I don't know. We react to what we see. You understand? You can't just say market is 100%. So you just have to react to what you see. Okay, good. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Or let's just see what's happening on the weekly time frame. So on. Okay, so this is what price is doing. Price ended with this small bullish candlestick. There was a depletion on this previous bearish candlestick and another depletion here. With GBPUSD start buying, because look at this depletion of last 2 weeks candle, and this is last week candle here. Last 2 weeks candle is here, and this is last week candle. Can you see? This is a depletion trying to tell you the bulls are trying to fight to gain an impulse in the market. You understand? And now this last week candlestick, last week ended with this kind of candlestick, with a bullish candlestick. Are we going to start seeing a push high? So something like, looking at this one now, if you change it to a line chart, you see something like a W formation about to happen. This is the first bottom, this is the neckline, this will be the second bottom before it starts pushing up. Let me change it to the line chart. Okay, can you see? This is the first bottom, this is the neckline. So is this the beginning of a W pattern? So you have to also study market behavior, the way market behavior works. Price action is not just the name of the candlestick being bad, this thing. No, you look at the way price movement, the way the candlestick are reacting. Can you see? Look at, there's a depletion in this candlestick here. Can you see this depletion in this candlestick? And look at the next candlestick. This depletion is as a result of the bulls trying to take over the market. Because can you see the long bearish market? Look at the impulses before the bulls came here again. Now the bearish movement now happened again with the depletion. After this depletion, last week candlestick ended with a bullish candlestick. So are we going to start seeing a push upward, a push to the upside on GBPUSD? So we'll react to what we see. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Wow, this is a huge consolidation on GBPUSD. Okay, let's see what we can mark on GBPUSD. The weekly time frame says a lot about the market. So, okay, can you see GBPUSD is consolidating? So let's just mark the spot at which it's consolidating. Is this even a consolidation? More or less like a choppy market. So I just advise you to stay out of this market. So we just expect a breakout. You know, in the end of a consolidation is a breakout. So we don't know if it's going to break out to the upside or the downside. So I just advise you to stay out of this market. Or let's go to the 15 minutes time frame to see what we can do, if we can capitalize from the consolidating market. Okay, this is the 15 minutes time frame. Can use your line chart to mark a trend. Okay, this is the way price behaves. Yeah? You can change your candlestick to balance it. Okay, now I'm using the body to body on the trend line. Okay, so let's see if we can mark another point here. Okay. Okay, look at now. Can you see? This is a rising wedge. Can you see price moving? Price broke out, possibly coming for a retest, then a continuation. Now, this is a very nice pattern. So you can just mark this congestion here. Can you see? Okay, good. So we are expecting a possible push to the downside on GBPUSD, possible push to the downside on GBPUSD. But still, we react to what we see. Can't just say, okay, this is what's going to happen in the market. We react to what we see. That's about how many pips. Let me just put it from here. That's about how many pips. Oh, 100 and something pips, 112 or something pips. That's a nice pip to catch. Okay, so that's what we are looking at on GBPUSD. On the 4-hour time frame, we are lost. But on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see something inside there. So we'll also capitalize on this market. So let's go to the last and not the least, GBPJPY. Okay, so let's go to the weekly time frame and check the behavior of. Okay, can you see this is GBPJPY? Oh, can you see series of weak rejection on the weekly time frame? The first one, the second one, and this is the third one here. So is price going to continue pushing bearish? Because if we even look at it, it looks like something that wants to give us an M formation, a double top. This is the first top, neckline, second top, and a push down. We don't know, but we react to what we see. Can you see the neckline giving us something like a possible M formation? So let's just go to the daily time frame to see what we can mark. Okay, this is the daily time frame. Okay, my Canada stop up there. Good. So okay, can start analyzing. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We can see a trend to my. Let me just shift this down a little. Okay, good. Okay, we have ourselves a bullish trend here. So we can just spot this out. You can use a line chart to just spot your trend. It's a bullish trend. So you can just drop from year to year. Okay. Okay, where can we mark again? Okay, we can also mark here to here. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so let's pay attention to what's happening inside, like input to what's happening. We already had a rejection around this area on GBPJPY, or not just any area, a psychological key level of 16800. But let's pay attention to what wants to happen inside again. Understand? So let's see what wants to happen. Okay, price gave us like something like a double top formation at this point. Can you see? Before it broke this neckline. So if price possibly come back here for a retest before it starts going down. So let's pay attention to what's happening. Okay, and let's go to the 1-hour time frame. Let's just mark this point here where we can see a little bullish pressure, even though the bullish pressure is weak. Okay, good. So let's go to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, yeah. So price actually broke from an inner trend here. Can you see? Last week, Friday. Okay, I took this sell during Asian session. Yeah, last week. Took this sell during Asian session, I mean. Okay, good. So price broke out from here. So I expected a retest and continuation downward. But there was a news on European, it was a PMI news on Euro. So I think also this was the trigger it caused. So let's pay attention to what's happening here. So price broke this low here. Price broke this low here. So let's mark it out. Okay. So let me just complement it with the rectangle. Okay, good. So price is actually ranging at this point. So what do we expect? We expect price to just, at least if we look at this touch, we have like 3 touches, first touch, second touch, and this is the third touch here. So we don't know if price is still going to spike upward before it starts selling, and you need to break this low retest, and continuation downward again. That would be a very nice trade to take. But and still, market can still what? Break above, retest, and start pushing upward, or react to what we see in the market. Like I said, we always react to what we see. And I can still see something. Like, let me spot out something. Look at, you can draw a trend line from this point to this point. Okay, look at the first point here. We have the first touch here. We have the second touch here. So price could possibly come back here again for the third touch. And I know the most important touch on the trend line is the third touch. So it could make the third touch. Price could possibly make a third touch here and start selling. So if you can't catch it from this point, you can just wait for a break of this low, retest, and a continuation downward. A continuation downward on GBPJPY. So that's what I'll be looking at on GBPJPY, XAUUSD, and GBPUSD this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to like. Please don't forget to like. Let's grow this page. Let's grow this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, family. And always comment your thoughts below. Stay off.